Hi, this is Shiri. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about reasons why you should consider working with a medical coach. So I highly recommend watching until the end. And make sure you like and subscribe. Enjoy. The truth is, we're never really prepared to deal with a medical crisis or a chronic illness. We're not trained to do that. We actually spend most of our time not thinking about that possibility. And when that happens, we're never really prepared. So if you're in that place, you've been recently diagnosed, or you've been living with a medical condition for years, but there's something you want to do in a different way, you just don't know how to do it, you might consider working with a medical coach. Let me tell you what a medical coach can do for you and with you, mostly with you. First of all, discover with you what is your vision. Who do you want to be in this world? Beyond the illness, beyond the circumstances, what is important for you? What are your deal breakers? What would help you feel fulfillment? What would make you look at your life and say, this is worth living for? That's the first thing. The second thing is creating an action plan. Setting some goals. What would you like to achieve short term? Maybe you want to build a business. Maybe this is about relationships. Maybe this is about your medical treatment. Maybe this is about some limiting beliefs or insecurity or just wanting to make a change or move, relocate, whatever. Setting that short-term goal and creating an action plan. And then your coach is going to help you rebuild your resilience. And you're going to be doing that on a few levels. First of all, the physical level, which means implementing all of those medical instructions that you received from your medical team, whether it's changes in your lifestyle, changing some health habits, medical follow-up, medication, all of that. How do you implement that into your life? So we're basically talking about adherence here. On the second level, we're talking about rebuilding the emotional resilience. You know better than I do that living with a medical condition can mean so many emotions, a turmoil of emotions, some of them very high and disruptive. So how do you navigate that? Being emotionally resilient means being emotionally agile. It's the ability to cope with your emotions. It's like waves, whether they're very high or they're low. We're talking about rebuilding resilience on a cognitive level, on a mental level, which means your decision-making process, your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself, about what's possible for you, about your illness? We're talking about thought patterns. Do you have thought patterns that are limiting you? We're talking about the way that you look at the world, the way that you communicate with other people, the way that you show up, which brings me to the next level of rebuilding your resilience, which is the social level. So the social level is all about relationships. It's not just a relationship with yourself, it's a relationship with others, with your medical team, with your family caregivers, with your family, whether they be your caregivers or not, with your colleagues, maybe with other people. Maybe you want to go on a date. Maybe you just met someone. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you just want to go to a party. Maybe it's just the world in general, your community. Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? How do you want to interact? What kind of relationships do you want to have? What are the relationships that you're currently having and you might want to let go of, or you might want to change because you're not really being authentic there? You're not really bringing the you that needs to be brought out in those relationships. You're not really expressing it. Last but not least is rebuilding your resilience on a spiritual level. Now, when I say spiritual, notice what comes up for you. Maybe it's your higher self, maybe it's God, maybe it's the universe. But if for you there's something bigger than you that you want to be in service of, where you have a relationship, or when you ask yourself, for the sake of what is it important for me to live a fulfilled life? Maybe that's the answer. Then we want to create resilience on that level as well. Last but not least, your coach is going to be your ally, that person that travels this journey with you, alongside you, that person that will always see you beyond your circumstances, because you are more than what's happening to you. You are more than your illness. And the person that's always going to provide a safe space, whether you're feeling sad, whether you're losing hope, whether you're feeling full of joy, that safe space for you to be you, regenerate, recuperate, back on your feet. That's what medical coaches do. So if this resonates and you feel that a medical coach might serve you, might be a good ally for you at this point in your life, DM me or go to the MCI website and click on Find a Medical Coach, because we have coaches all around the world, different countries, speaking different languages. I am certain that one of them is going to be the perfect fit for you. So good luck. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. And if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and maybe share it with someone you love, because sharing is caring.